What's up? What's
Hey.
up? What's
up,
happening,
man?
bro? What's up, dude?
Oh, just hanging out.
Look at
on
this.
Saturday night, you know.
Everybody's right. See, you put a timer up, and then they get pissed off because you're not keeping to the timer. They want you on
Who's
early.
getting pissed off?
They want you on early. So I did it with 15 seconds left. Does that count?
Went early. You went early.
Whatever, man. Well, we're good. Now everybody's happy. And no, I'm not driving. I'm driving this stream. So, what's going on, buddy?
Oh, not too much. Did a little flying today. A little FPV. Well, kind of a lot, but my son-in-law flew mostly. I did fly, but I had to go do a job for the local university, so I took the Air 2S up real quick, and we just kind of charged a lot of batteries. Matt did some repairing on a drone, and we went and looked at for a case at Harbor Freight. We did all kind of stuff today.
Yeah. So why don't you explain the situation here? I know you have your 107, and you got a job for the local university to do football field.
Well, yeah, what it is, our team, our local university is, well, tomorrow morning, I think at 10 o'clock on ESPN2, they announced the pairings for the, in the FCS, that's the championship subdivision, you know, but, and there's 24 teams that make it. So, of course, we're hoping we get a bid. We only lost 3 games, and we lost to a big school. So, anyway, they needed a shot because they want to host a home game, and you have to put a bid in to host that game. So they needed a good shot at the stadium. So anyway, yeah, I went and took that, and yeah, just a little impromptu, quick job.
That's cool, man.
Yeah,
that's cool. You know, you're making it work. So
yeah, it was fun. I mean, it was quick. I rode my golf cart over there, took 4 pictures, sent it to the guy, and hey, that was it. You know,
making that money.
Well, to pay for some batteries, I'll say that maybe.
Like to say hello to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Let's see who we got in. Who was in here? Mike Renigo, I think, was in first. Steve-O, Robert Racing, Matt Bagwell, TJ. Who else? Here we got Chris, Joe Blaylock, Chris Redworth.
AZ Drone, dude.
Chris is in.
Scully 901 is in. What's up, buddy?
Oh, yeah. Placed it here. Ken. Jack Rabbit, FPV. Jack Rabbit was getting impatient there. He was making mean eyes at us, I think.
No, for anybody that is not aware, let's real quick. Leonard? The reason I'm on is because Adrian canceled his show at 9 p.m. and also Philly Drone Life canceled his show at 8 p.m. So nobody else was on tonight. So I reached out to Johnny and I'm like, yeah, let's go on. We'll hang out.
Yeah, we got Michael Wright, JC Flying's in the house.
JC, Brother John.
Joe Blaylock. Yeah, Mike McReynolds. Yeah, great crowd. Yeah, I know. Well, Philly was gonna, I guess he was supposed to go on, but he did a Wednesday night, and he's supposed to be doing, I think, Saturday. So I think he's still kind of maybe deciding. And
yeah.
So anyway, yeah.
We just chose to take a break tonight. And it was weird because he did, and then so did Adrian. So I figured, well, the night's open. We're not doing anything. Might as well. And Lon helped me out with that idea too. Lon said, hey, if you want to go live tonight, I'm not doing anything. So I said, you know what?
You call your friend up who don't have a life, you know, say, hey, I know you don't do nothing. So, you know.
Oh, I knew you were doing something.
No,
I knew you were doing something.
I wasn't doing anything.
Hey, Laura.
Oop, I got to turn the Christmas tree on. Hold up. I got to say it.
What? Uh-oh. Ha, Ken. I know you got a little lit last night.
Oh yeah, it came
I think so.
I came on, but I had to say Alexa.
Well, yeah, I figured just a quick impromptu jump on, and thank you, David. Very nice to see you guys anytime. David got his Mavic 3.
Oh, really? He did?
Yeah. One of his batteries was bricked. So he sent his battery back to DJI in California.
Yeah, I talked to Captain Ray today too, and Ray, I think, you know, he he was kind of worried about making sure the drone got shipped to Florida because he didn't want to get shipped to New York because he's going to Florida tomorrow morning. But it actually tried to deliver twice. It actually came a little bit earlier to Florida. So he said today would have probably been the third day. So he's probably having to go pick it up at the UPS, I guess, portal site or whatever when he gets in tomorrow, maybe Monday morning. So, yeah, the drone beat him to Florida.
Yeah. Well, we knew it was going to come quick. Eddie, what's up, brother?
Push broom.
Real quick, I am going to send a link out real fast. But you want to say hi?
Waters is in the house.
Say hi. Go ahead. You get in front of the camera. You got it. Yeah, this one. That one. Just say hi. You guys can say hi. You can. My daughters are getting ready to walk out, so they wanted to say
that's a good idea. I'm gonna say, Alexa, order a Mavic 3 on Maddie's account.
Order a Mavic 3 on my account? My account, you won't even be able to buy a battery.
You make hey, when you say Alexa, you make everybody's Alexa turns on.
Hold on, Lon. There's another one coming. Yeah, Lon. Yeah, Lonnie's coming on. I'll get one. I sent a fake link. My bad.
A fake link.
Yeah, they're just messing around. They're playing.
Yeah, because Lon. Wait, where's Lon? Is he popping in?
Yeah, he'll be in a minute.
Oh, because I got something to tell him.
Hey, Mike. Patrick Sutton, what's up, buddy? Yeah, he was. AZ Drone Dude guessed that too. The Cinna release date on the 18th.
I think Eddie. Yeah, Eddie said last night he sent his.
Who's this cat? Look at this guy. Super. What's up, bro? It's one of my FPV buddies, man. Good stuff.
Welcome in.
Speaking of FPV, so you know me, I stick since I've only been flying. I haven't been flying that often, that long, right? So I get this Nazgul Evoke finally after it came in yesterday or 2 days ago, something like that. And I got it. I want to switch everything over to Crossfire, but as of right now, I'm on FR Sky because I'm a freaking newbie. And the damn the receiver that came in the Nazgul Evoke FR Sky version is freaking access protocol, and that is not compatible with my radio. So instead of doing the firmware flash, I decided just to buy a new freaking receiver off Amazon for $18. I'll just put that shit in tomorrow. I didn't feel like dealing with all the plugs, and I have to add the module to the back of my radio and shit. And I said, no, I'll just buy a new receiver. But whatever, it is what it is.
We got Tomas and Mr. Crowley in. Ed, love my drones. Brad Austin,
good stuff.
Yeah, Matt. So you gonna get it going tomorrow? You think?
Yeah, the receiver will be here tomorrow, and then I'll just solder it, just 3 little wires, and then I should have it flying tomorrow. I can't freaking wait. I cannot wait.
Michael Blade, welcome in.
I cannot wait for it. I just didn't feel like dealing with because Nazgul does send you a plug that you can plug it right into your receiver, but then you got to plug that plug into the back of your radio module where the pins are. But I don't have my module on because I use FR Sky. So then I'd have to add the module on there, and then you got to download SD card contents and all that shit.
Matty, I know I had mine all today to back because I tightened my stick, and so should I have just put the module on while I had it apart? I guess, or
you don't need it unless you're gonna.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean,
unless you're gonna upgrade, which I am gonna upgrade. I'm gonna end up dumping
because they sent the module. Your module comes with the T-Lite.
Yeah, they have a module for it. But I'm gonna add Crossfire to the 7-inch. I'm gonna end up adding Crossfire to the 5-inch that Doc built, that one, and then I'm also gonna end up adding Crossfire to the Nazgul. But not yet. I will.
Robinson is asking you a question there, Matty.
Well, the thing is, if you update access to your radio, then you have to upgrade all the other receivers, I believe.
You mean about in your other drones?
in my other drone. I don't think you can add access to just one model.
Right.
I think you add it to the entire radio. And if I do it to this, then I have to change the protocols to all the receivers that I have on the other quads, I think.
So when you add that module, is automatically to that instead of the other protocol, or do you swap it back and forth?
What's that? Say that again.
When you add that module, is it do you have to swap back and forth if you fly different drones, or that module?
Yeah. You do it on the inside in your radio settings.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. See, the one that I have, the one that I bought, Doc, is the FrSky XM Plus off Amazon. That one right there, and it is not accessed, so I reordered it. That's the one I had put on the 7-inch. So I'm gonna, sooner or later, I'm gonna upgrade everything. I'll upgrade it all to Crossfire sooner or later. But I've only been flying for 3 months, and this shit is all new to me somewhat still. So I'm getting there. But it's Crossfire, of course, is a better way to go. I had that. I had one. I had the T12 Pro by Jumper, and I actually gave that one off to Bob Casey. This one has a module. You can put a module on the back, so I can run Crossfire on this radio, which is not a problem. I'll buy the module sooner or later. It's the Crossfire Nano module that goes on this one, the smaller one, but it's still the same shit. But I'll get there. So sooner. Yep. Corey, what's up, man? Thomas. Dude, this thing is cool as shit when you light it up at night. This thing is freaking cool, man.
Yeah, I know you lit it up today. Showed my son-in-law.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Badass. Yeah, I got the dead cat version. And then I'll be running my Hero 8 on it, which I have the Hero 8 on this one right now, on the one that Doc built. But I have a Hero 8 mount coming from David over at Fly High FPV for a green one for this one and a blue one for the CL1 frame. Yep. And then I did little tricksters to my Tiny Hawk 2 Freestyle, put feet on it, put a battery compartment little thingy on the top. Dude, I'm in. I'm in it, man. This is retarded.
I'll tell you what, my son-in-law was showing me all the parts. He's going to build one, and I tell you what, we had all the parts laid out. Of course, he don't have the frame, but man, he's got some crap. I tell you.
Yeah,
my daughter's
never ending.
My daughter wanted some guy named Maddie's phone number who's causing all these problems, so I didn't give it. I didn't give you a phone number.
Blame me. Blame me. I'll tell you what, dude. Even down to
I was gonna call Doc. I was gonna give her Doc's number. I figured Doc can handle those.
I was even looking at the new Mamba radio, the Ethics one, the all black and smoke gray. I was even looking at the new Mamba radio. Who was that?
Sorry about that. I wanted to hear you double talk.
Now all of a sudden there's an echo.
Echo.
Yep, there's an echo on my end. Hold on. Now there's not, because I just muted you.
It's off.
Now it's gone. There we go.
Yeah. I picked my phone up. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. Don't worry. No worries. Highly motivated, highly dedicated. That's what it takes. It's a lot, bro. It really is.
Michael,
if you don't have the time.
What's
up, Mikey? If you don't have the time to put in, you know what I mean? Of course, me, the wife's working. I'm at home, so dude, I'm all day. Yeah, I fly all day, every day.
Marcus is in the house. Welcome in, Marcus.
Marcus, what's up, buddy?
Marcus flew. I think did Marcus get a new Hubsan today?
He got the Mini SE.
Man,
and it actually flies well.
More drones than or at least at least man, they got a new drone about every 2 weeks coming out or name something.
Yeah, did you see they
then it came out today with something?
Yes, they're coming out with the Hubsan Ace.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And that son of a bitch has a 1-inch sensor on it. Supposedly. That's what it said.
It got a 1 inch sensor and a 1 year time frame.
And a 1 year, no shit, man.
Now I don't know, man. They've sure announced a lot of drones, but I haven't watched Marcus review on that drone, but I seen it pop up. But
it was good. It was good, bro. It flew great. You know, like I said though, I'm done with the toy grade-ish type quads. I mean, that's a good little quad, but I'm done with that crap.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you want to step up to the like the Mavic 3 and stuff, you just better off just maybe if you stop buying those. And I'm not saying it's the Hubsan.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll find out.
Oh, there you go. Morgan said they asked him if he wanted to review the Hubsan Ace.
Oh, I would take that. I got an echo again. Now I don't.
You had that last time.
Now I don't. Yeah. No, every time I mute you, it goes away. When I mute you and then unmute you, it goes away. Weird.
I'm mutable.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing right now. If you want to see somebody fly, bro, this cat right here, Super Deluxe, dude can fly.
He's got a. Has he got a YouTube channel?
Yeah, man. He's got one. He does a live stream every Friday night.
Let's show one if he.
Oh, dude, I'm down. He's got a. Here, I will. He's got a. Yeah. Hey, Soup, you don't mind if I play one, do you? I'll play one of the older flights, so that way you guys, because I know he's got his flights out with his they had a Vegas trip. Bot did a Vegas trip in Las Vegas, and yeah. But let me see here. Let me see if hold on, dude. That one's cool. Hold on. If he doesn't mind, let me know what he says.
Mendez, welcome in. Tomas.
I'll play one of his
Lion Neal.
So are you have you flown at Tiny Hawk 2 yet?
Yeah, I flew it today a bunch. Yeah. I did.
Nice.
Yeah.
And how'd it go?
It did okay. It really did. I got frustrated a little bit early, but you know what? It's just stick time, and y'all, everybody says that. So first couple batteries was, and then we end up tweaking it a little bit. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna go out back to the field we went today, and we'll get some more time in.
Dude, it's a fun little drone.
It is. Yeah, absolutely.
I love it.
I had my granddaughter, Lainey was running them down. When we laying out in the field or something. So yeah. We had fun though.
That's cool. Yeah, he I think you're getting there better and better every time.
Yeah, it just takes time, I think, and here's just my misconception, just because I can fly a camera drone, you think you ought to be a little bit better, but the sticks are totally different, and you're always moving, and it's like you said, just a little push is a lot, So, and you with the camera birds, you get away with, you can get away with a lot on the sticks because you got your height, and
this guy knows right here. This cat right here knows it.
There he is. Hey, wait, hold up. Wait, is that the guy? I heard there's a big guy from Texas looking for some dude in Michigan.
Yeah? Is he looking to get his ass kicked?
Kai.
He's talking about Kai. This guy said some guy was running ahead last night. I don't know,
That was funny when you said that, talked about Kai.
Yeah,
and said, is he in here?
if Lon gets scared of somebody, I'll tell you what, I'm definitely scared of some bitches.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
He surprised me when I saw him. Yeah. I was surprised.
Shit, Lon, you're not a small guy yourself now.
Nah, I'd punch him in his nuts and start running. That's what I'd do. Hey, true. Or pick up something.
Yeah.
That's one of those dudes you got to pick something up.
Yeah. Fight dirty.
Crowbar, something.
Hell yeah.
That fair fight stuff goes out the window when you're a foot taller than I am.
You could just grab Chris Waters and throw Chris at him and run.
That's a good idea. I could use Chris Waters as a bat.
Swing him by his feet, bro.
Swing him. or snap off one of those little ass legs and smack them upside the head with it.
Hey, I got fucking chicken legs, man. There ain't nothing wrong with chicken legs. So how's that drone flying, bro?
Yeah, good. The only thing is now I got to get back back to editing.
Oh boy.
You know, I was cruising with the Air 2S. I was just running that thing in manual most of the time. You know, if I'm going to spend, $3,000 on a drone, then I'm going to use the capabilities of it.
Right.
And yeah, it means I got to use D-Log. And the D-Log on this drone, if you guys don't edit, is the flattest D-Log I've ever seen.
Wow, really?
It looks like nothing. There's barely a picture there. It seems
that's
like.
what somebody, Lana, you were saying. I think you said that last night, or somebody else said it. I guess I don't know. Maybe
this is the flattest D-Log I've ever seen. My Hasselblad doesn't run that flat of a profile. It's insane. It is so flat. It's like, and then today I got a little overexposed because I wasn't paying attention because I'm so used to flying automatic. I'm flying around. I get the footage back, and I'm like, I'm at least 2 stops overexposed. So trying to draw that back has been a hassle. Anyway, it's all about it's the journey, I guess they say, or whatever,
Well, I mean, I figured the editing was going to be a little more precise or a little more detailed with this one, right? Because of the size of the camera. So, I mean, it's just a matter of how much patience you have. See, I can't do that shit. I run out of patience with editing, bro. Really do.
I fall asleep. I am not exaggerating. I literally go. I'll look up. Oh shit!
Ken's got a question there.
Yeah, answer that for him.
I mean, what is it exactly? He's asking.
Oh, let me see here.
What's D-Log?
This messes everything up. Accept my apologies now. If I click out,
well, he's asking what D-Log. What is D-Log?
Yeah, I'm going to click on it and I'm going to show you.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of just telling you, I'll show you.
Oh, okay. You're gonna share screen.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Bear with me here. I'll go find this. I'll go find a file real quick.
Hi, Edward. Hi, Robinson. All my peoples. All my peoples.
Are you peeps?
Yeah, man.
Robinson.
So let me ask you a question. Are you done with FPV after you got rid of the DJI FPV drone?
Yeah, I have no
interest,
I
right?
should have never even got involved in the first place. I already knew that I didn't like it. You know what I mean? There was no doubt in my mind I didn't like it in the first place. So I shouldn't have even gotten involved to begin with. But I don't know. I had some money kicking around, and I'm like,
it's a cool bird, man. It's a cool bird. It does multiple freaking things. So for a lot of people,
is a good one to do. All right. Oh, wait till you see this file. You're gonna like, get the flip flops out of here.
Well, it's bad. I'm colorblind. It probably look good to me.
It won't be. There is no color.
No color at all. Not in D-Log.
Yeah, that's why I say, hey, I might see color.
All right, where's my buttons? Where's my buttons? I sound like Mikey. I'm blind. I'm blind.
I'm blind. Oh,
really? I don't see the.
Everybody's messing with Ken's YouTube name.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's pretty damn flat.
There it is.
Now that was the one cool feature about the Air 2S. I don't know if it's on the Mavic 3. When you shoot in D-Log, you can put it to where you can see the colors on the video feed.
Are you saying something, Matty? No.
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Not yet. I'm working on it right now.
Okay. No, I thought you.
Yeah. Now, hold on. Let me get the file up. Don't bother doing it yet. Okay. Everything is in my way.
Yeah, I don't know if you can do that on the Mavic 3, but when you were shooting in D form, like D-Log, or what they call it on the Air 2S, was it D-Log? I think it was D-Log. Everything was so flat. All the colors, everything was flat, but they had this option where you could run it with normal color on the video feed so that you can see, instead of having to look at D-Log footage on the live video feed, you can change it up to where the color was in there, which was pretty cool. I don't know if you can do that on the Mavic 3 or not, but
yeah, bear with me. Yeah,
you're good.
I think I know what I need to do. Oh, Jesus.
So, man.
Oh, Well, I know what was messing up my computer, so that's fun. It was
Yeah,
Windows
Mavic
11
3
was trying to
footage.
do a,
Oh, wow.
Videos with Matty's drone. See, I got the LumaFusion. I get frustrated with that crap. I don't know.
Look at that. DJI FPV is down to $9.99 for Black Friday.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Sweet.
That's
$9.99.
That's got to be for like just one battery, I guess. Or
yeah, I'm sure it's just the base combo, base package. I'm assuming.
Don't let DeMarco see that. He'll come out. Lana have 2 people looking for him.
Ugh.
I bought a Firehouse strobe kit for my Mini 2 because I will be mostly flying at night, but I will put it slightly over 249 grams. Is that really important? Well, yes, and no. Yes, it is. Jeffrey, if you're under 249, you don't have to register it. If you go over 249, you have to register your drone with the FAA, which is only $5 freaking.
Unless he's a Part 107, he got registered anyway.
Yes. So
did it come up?
I don't see anything yet. Yep,
No.
I do. I see it.
Oh yeah,
so
Matt's put it in.
If you're not registered and you put that on there, you have to get a registration number and a sticker for your drone to put it over.
But personally, I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, just saying, you'll be fine.
I got to play and show this while you can still talk.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So this is D-Log. You see how everything's so flat?
Yeah. Look at it. This is what the file looks like.
Holy shit!
All the color correction and shit is all done by him. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Lon, this may be a really stupid question, but why? I mean, you can make it better than automatic, I guess. Is it what I mean?
Well, that's the theory. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, not always. You know, I'll be honest with you. With this drone, that's what I'm testing right now. Because quite frankly, with this drone, they use Hasselblad natural color science in the auto. So I don't know. Auto's really good.
That's what I was saying. I mean, so if you get the color grade data, and then I guess if you shot some on auto, you can compare the two side by side, or
yeah, and that's kind of what I'm doing.
Right.
I ran some auto stuff the other day. Man, I wonder where that file is. I could actually just play that file, but
hey, they took the sky scrape. They took the crane down.
Yeah, Matt. You can fly at night. You never had a problem flying at night as a recreational flyer. You had no problem. As 107, you used to have to get a waiver, but now you don't. Recreational flyers were always able to fly at night as long as you have a anti-collision strobe light on. So
I'm looking for something for you. This will be interesting to you actually, but it might take me. You can stop. I'll stop sharing when I find it, and I'll go back to sharing.
I got it. Yeah.
You got it? Okay.
Yep,
Good.
I took it off.
Good. And then I don't have to do anything. It's going to be interesting. It's something for the, okay. Oh yeah. You know what? Go ahead and share me back up again. This
you got it.
Auto.
Yeah. See the difference?
Yeah.
Now you haven't color corrected your footage yet, right? From the D-Log.
Yeah, this hasn't been color corrected. This is straight out of camera.
What about the D-Log that we just saw? You haven't messed with that yet?
I've been messing with it.
Oh, okay, so that's what you're working on.
Up because I had 4 screens open, running 4 different programs to try to get the color I wanted. Because, like I said, I overexposed it like an idiot, and I was trying to knock it down to get it right.
That?
You saw Eddie's comment, Lon?
Eddie said Lon doesn't want his porn library up as he is searching. LOL.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, there you go. Chris got a good point. Once you nail your settings, once you get your settings and colors right with D-Log, you won't want to.
Well,
you won't like the auto.
Chris is exactly right.
Yep.
You know, I had it with the Mavic 2 Pro. I had it down. You know, and that's what I'm searching for now. And unfortunately, this is the wrong time of the year for this crap around here because the weather is so changeable that the lighting conditions are so drastically different. That's another small problem I'm having too. But he's exactly right. Once I get my poop in a group,
yeah, you'll get it.
I get some variable filters, you know, because swapping those filters out, you know, makes me want to, you know, try to struggle with the wrong filter, and that's a mistake as well.
Now, do you find it being somewhat the same color grading this to the Mavic 2 Pro, considering they're both Hasselblad?
Yeah. Do you want this to be a kids show or not? Because
I ain't no kids watching this shit.
fuck to the no. The Mavic 2 Pro was nowhere near this flat. For one.
Really?
Dude, this looks like a damn snowstorm.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that shit was
just like, what the hell? This was a super cloudy day, and I was just flying around. You might catch my fat ass if you look really close, because I was standing on my balcony and just flew out and flew around. That's what I've been doing. It's colder than hell. Well, not colder than hell, but
you're flying this right now from your balcony?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I would love to have that where I could fly
from
the backyard.
I'm up over here.
Oh, could you imagine being able to fly from? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that would be badass, bro.
Yeah. In fact, it's right down.
So, Lon, how's the signal on a Mavic 3 though? I mean,
it's okay, but it's not mind blowing.
But you're flying in a pretty tough spot right there.
It is a tough spot. So I'm cutting it in some slack, because what I like to do, I do all the time. I go in between the buildings and stuff like that.
Right.
So it has a tendency to lose me signal. In fact, when I go around this corner, I think I lose signal, and then it makes me stumble. But anyway, I go around the corner here, and then I think I lose signal, and then I go.
Yeah.
Well, it does have that smart return to home, right? That advanced return to home.
You'll see that? That was me losing signal.
Oh yeah,
it made me jerk my thumbs. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, it'll pucker your ass cheeks, man. When you're flying, and all of a sudden your screen goes dark or your signal goes out. You got a $3,000 drone sitting in the sky, or $2,000, whatever, $3,000.
I hate to say it, but I'm gotten lazy, and I'm gonna get caught out one of these days. But DJI has just made a believer out of me in the last few years, unfortunately. Or fortunately. I mean, it's positive for them. But at any rate,
their shit is on.
Go ahead and stop sharing me for a second. I'll still go. I'm gonna look for this file I want to find.
Yeah.
We can keep talking.
They've got it down, bro, and that's the best part about DJI. That's why I love DJI so much. Is their shit is in. It is on it. They never miss it. They never skip a beat, bro.
You can share me again for like 2 seconds. This is another auto file, and this is kind of why I'm kind of tempted just to look at this. I mean,
that's beautiful.
I was driving home from work, and I just stopped in this park and just flew a quick lap around.
Dude, the colors coming out of that thing are sick.
That's pretty cool. I mean, damn.
I mean, literally no color grade, no nothing. I just yanked it out of the car.
Damn.
Flew it around in a circle and put it back in the car. I was mostly testing SD cards. I don't know if you heard of this yet, but depending on what mode you're in, this drone can throw 200 bits per second. So the average card isn't going to cut it.
So, Lon, the extreme card that this is no good in there, or not as
well. It's okay. The problem with the SanDisk Extreme, it's like 90, 100, and when I had it on
this is 160, 60. So
when I had it, when I had it on the higher settings, I had it on 5K 50.
Yeah,
and the drone kept telling me that my card was too slow.
Yeah. That happens.
So then I bought a Samsung Pro Plus, and that works, but according to the specs, that's right on the edge. So then I ended up ponying up and getting some Kingston's 285-bit cards.
Wow.
Their Canvas Reacts.
What do they suggest when you buy it? I know normally they say like order this card. I mean, what do they?
Well, they have different tiers, but they're talking the Extreme Pros works, and I'm not saying it doesn't work.
Right.
I have probably 10 Extreme Pros floating around here. So, but they're getting long in the tooth. I bought them when I had the Mavic 2.
Right.
So, you got to retire those cards after a while. I was getting aliasing and line skipping and stuff like that. So.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. They and I tried, deep formatting them and whatnot, and it seemed like they would work for 2 or 3 more recordings, and then they'd start.
Yeah, you get the low recording. Yeah.
Yeah, so, you can send them back to SanDisk. SanDisk will send you new ones.
Really?
They have a lifetime warranty on them.
I think these actually do too. Isn't there something you fill out or something? Extreme?
Yeah. Yeah, Sanders could be kind of pricks about it, though, to be honest with you. But
even Marcus said made a believer out of him with the Samsung Pro Plus cards.
Yeah, the Samsung Pro Plus card has a faster read-write speed than the SanDisk Extreme Pros do. It's just that simple.
Now, is that better in the Air 2S or not so important on the Air 2S?
I don't think it's as important
because I've never had that problem.
$30 a pop for 128 gigs. The Extreme Pros are like $20 a pop for 128 gigs. I mean, we're talking $10.
Yeah, yeah. For $3,000 drone, you wouldn't worry about the $10 for sure.
No, man, that's what I was saying. It's like people that buy $2,000 phones and then run around looking for the world's cheapest case.
Yeah.
I mean? or they buy high-dollar sports cars and go looking for the cheapest tires they can find.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this is straight out of camera. I mean, this is tempting. This is super tempting. You know, to just go, you know, that's good enough.
You know, I plan on making the jump up once I get enough time and money into the drone business with my Air 2S. I'm going to make the jump probably.
It's not, you know, people can talk all the shit they want, but this is what I'm looking for. This right here.
Exactly.
The video result. Oh, it doesn't have auto, you know, dick sucking mode or whatever. Well,
yeah,
you know,
God forbid.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, that's not why I buy a drone. If I wanted to follow me around, I'd buy a Skydio too.
Yeah, there's a lot of people too that are complaining about those issues, but I got to be honest with you. A lot of people, like you say, don't even use those goddamn modes. Most of them, I don't even use it. The active track on the Air 2S is great. I have kids and I never use it.
Yeah, I used it once when I first got it just to make a video about it, and then I never used it again. This is not my thing. This is not my thing.
Yeah, you gotta have a great place. I mean, where you fly a line, it'd be hard for you to run some of them flight modes anyway, you know?
Well, yeah, go ahead and stop sharing me real quick. All right. I still gotta find you one video. This will make no problem for you because it's pretty funny. And you got me off sharing?
Yeah.
Okay. Talk amongst yourselves. No, I'm just kidding.
I could see myself, but I'm not going to say anything out loud.
Hey, Matty, not to skip around while we're talking, but you did book a room or tell about the South Florida. Where did you?
At the Hampton Inn Hotel, Hampton Inn Hotel and Suites in North Stewart. It is, I got 2 queen beds. I got Thursday, December 31st or March 31st to Sunday night, which is April 3rd. Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday. Yeah, 4 nights. 4 nights. 4 nights. And I am paying $159 a night.
Wait, we going fishing? We going fishing Monday, right?
Yeah. That's out of Port. Oh, I'm getting a freaking echo again. Hold on. That's out of Port St. Lucie, I think, right? Yeah.
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 Hey, Maddie.
What?
Oh, yeah, go ahead and share me again. This is going to be funny.
Oh, okay.
Ready?
Shoot.
Okay. This is for all the people that can't figure out how to fly their DJI drones in restricted areas. You see the blue and orange things in the background there?
Yeah, I see the planes.
Yeah. That's the airport. That's the airport.
Let me tell you something. Johnny has seen where my house is.
Right.
Johnny, how close am I to Fort Lauderdale International?
Like you like the backyard.
And I could take off in my front yard with a quick 5 seconds of unlocking my DJI.
Yeah. You know, all these quote unquote professionals that say, "Oh, I can't handle NFCs," you know, and et cetera, et cetera. All I can say is, all you got to do is it's a little bit of planning. You know what I mean? If you're a professional, you know where you're shooting tomorrow. You get on the database, you see that it's a authorization zone, and you go on DJI.com and you put in for an authorization. I mean, it's a 5-minute operation. I showed Philly how to do it so he could fly when Joe Biden is in town.
Yep.
You know, it's not that hard.
It's not difficult at all.
Like, I understand it's an extra step. You know what I mean? But when you add up all the other, you know, factors, to me, it's worth it. But each their own. This is the pyramid
Okay.
zone right here.
I am going to post a link in the chat, and I don't think it. Nope, it ain't going to go through. Son of a bitch, because it's too big. Oh, okay. I thought he was being a smartass. Never mind. Chris, I love you, bro. QC guy. I thought he was being a smartass. Oh shit. Because he posted thanks for that hotel information, and I forgot that I said that I was going to do it on Facebook a few nights ago, and I never did. So, anyways, for anybody that's aware, right here, Hampton Inn and Suites is in, it's in North Stewart, and it's right on Federal Highway, and it's only a few miles from where we're flying, and it's right on the Intercoastal Waterway. Pretty good prices. I know Herman and Lawrence from those guys booked there. JC Flying, John Carroll booked there. Johnny and Michael Wright are going to book there. I'm booking there. And then I posted it on Facebook. So anybody that's going to the meetup, that hotel, and then there's a bunch of clustered hotels right in the same freaking area. So if that's what you guys are looking for, then I know you, Lon, you'll probably end up staying on the goddamn beach.
What town is that?
Stewart, North Stewart.
Oh yeah, I almost stayed in Stewart at the last one because it was one of the choices, but it was further away, right? It's probably 20 miles up the coast or something.
Yeah, right now we're at Jensen Beach Causeway, which is in Jensen Beach, Florida, and the hotel is about 3 miles away from
that'd be good.
And it's right on the water. There's a nice I should pull the map up of it because it's actually pretty sweet looking. They have it's a good hotel, and they got good reviews on it.
Oh, cool. I'm rooming with Robinson. He's getting a room for $82. So.
There you go. Yeah, I saw that.
Veterans like that.
I know, right?
I never use my veterans discounts, which is so dumb.
You should, bro. You deserve it. What
I know. I never think of it. I just call and make the deal, and I never use them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you guys, all the shit you've gone through, and anybody that's served this country, you deserve the shit. So take it while you can. I believe, but that's just me, But
TJ is staying with Maddie.
Yeah. Good luck with Lauren on that one.
Yeah. You taking the whole family again?
Oh yeah, we're only a couple hours away.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I did the same thing at the Florida one. I was only an hour and 45 minutes away from the flight, but from the fly place. But dude, I didn't want to miss anything. And I didn't feel like driving back and forth for no reason. So I said, screw it. And I just stayed. Here, let me show you. Yeah, right. I mean, it's worth it to me. Plus it's in the time of tax season. Yeah. So it works. Right. It works out. Here's some pictures. Let me share here. Here, let me blow that up. This is that's what it looks like. Let's see if we can. It's right in the rooms are nice. They're big.
That's a suite. Did you get a suite?
I don't know. Lauren, did you get a suite? Oh, you were supposed to have already had it booked.
I think they're all suites because I think it's like that where we stayed
Hampton Suites. It makes sense that it would be all suites.
Yeah, it's like the one we stayed at Spring Hill. It's called
suite. There's the room. There's a conference center. There's the breakfast bars. I'm assuming that's the lobby. Yeah, it's a nice place. $150 a night. It's nice. I mean, it does the job, but it's in the area right where we're flying. If you look at other hotels in that same area, they're actually kind of expensive. The ones on the beach, like really expensive, like $400 a night expensive. And I ain't doing that shit. I live next to a beach. I don't need to see beach out my front porch, bro.
Yeah, you don't stay in the room that much and all anyway.
No. So I you know what? It is what it is. I'll be happy where I'm at. But for anybody else, oh hey Ray. Oh, Barry must be done. Is Barry finished?
I see his wife on the screen. I don't see Barry. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, Barry.
No, Barry. They're still on.
They still gone? Oh, okay. Yeah, so anybody that's interested in a hotel, there's the Hampton Inn. And then I posted a couple other ones in the South Florida Drone Meetup Facebook group in the comment section that'll show some that are in the same area. But as of right now, that's where we're at. So anyways, yep, that's that. Jack Rabbit.
Yeah, it seems like a long time from now, but it's
that shit's coming up quick, dude.
Got a little ways to go. Got to get through Christmas.
Well, yeah, but Christmas goes quick, man. You know how that works.
Yep.
It goes quick. So
it does.
Is it just me? Is Johnny's goatee giving everybody the finger?
It is.
It's what?
It is. It's giving everybody the finger.
Yeah, it looks like this.
It does. It looks like your shit.
It's an upside down tree. That's what my granddaughters call it.
Speedy, what's up, bro? Yeah. Speed limit. Look at that. Well, good news. It was fun. The other good news, it survived the tree. Oh boy, somebody hit a tree. Speedy, hey, crazy, bro.
Speedy boy.
I know one thing. The Tiny Hawk 2 can slap dab run into a light pole.
All right. Palm Beach International Airport is what it's called, Greg. Yeah. It's called Palm Beach International. Now, I know certain times of the year that airport specifically gets kind of expensive to fly into. So it's either that or you go 2 hours north to Orlando or 2 hours south to Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah. I did Orlando last year. And it was okay if you're going to get a rental car anyway.
Yeah, if you're going to get a rental car, then go Orlando and then just drive the couple hours to the hotel or wherever it is you're staying.
It's usually cheaper to land in Orlando. You have to weigh the options. But if you're going to get a rental car anyway, and you're going to save $100 on the plane ticket, let's say, then it might be a wash.
Tiny Hawk 2 can take a beating. Yes, it can. I know that for freaking fact. That shit's
look at Tiny Hawk 3, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that. That's
interesting. You can take the screen out of the goggles and
and you can mount it on the controller now. They thought of it because beginners, I know a lot of beginners that could not do the goggles. They just couldn't get used to them.
Can't do the goggles.
Yeah, bro.
So do the goggles.
For them to do that the way they did, I thought it was pretty damn smart. That's a good little kit too. It's way freaking better than the first one. The Tiny Hawk 2 kit. Oh my god.
What does it cost? $200?
This one is $280 and change.
Oh, about $300?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, it comes with
the goggles. It got the
controller.
Yeah, the controller, the drone. The controller's more hobby grade now than it is toy grade with more hobby grade gimbals. The freaking goggles have a DVR on them. I don't think the last ones did. And then it's all around a better combo. Now I have the Tiny Hawk 2 and I love this little fucker. It flies. It's fun. It is so much fun to fly in the house.
Yeah, I'm fixing to throw that brushed motors crap away. You can't do anything with that.
I sold mine to TJ, remember?
Oh, I didn't say that, Dan. I'm sorry.
I said no. He already screwed motors up because he's got cat hair in that shit.
No, I mean it just doesn't have any power to move out of his own way, and it kind of jumps and it it's kind of like flying a cheap drone, kind of like a Holy Stone or some shit. Then you think all drones fly like that, even FPV,
Yeah, true. Good night, Johnny. Johnny Mac 26. Yeah, the TJ came over here trying to figure out why the motors wouldn't spin on his brushed his brushed Cetus kit. And I take the motors apart and the props off, and there's freaking cat hair wound up on the damn motor. Yeah. And I'm like, hey, gotta keep them things off, bro. They're brush motors. They go so quick.
He had a fur ball.
Yeah. Brushless doesn't do much better, though.
No, not in the house. Not in the house with cats, like cat hair on carpet and shit. Oh, you're done. Yeah. The goggles being able to record is that's a biggie for a lot of people.
Yeah, like I said, they're taking the screen out. That was cool. It's like something I would design. I already sent DJI a design for the goggles V3. I think you should have a camera in the middle.
Little Beauchart, what's up?
A button to give you the outside view.
I agree, bro.
You do one of these, and if you hear something, you go, "What was that?"
The goggles.
One of these, and have a window pop up in the goggles.
The goggles I have for the box goggles I have. I don't use box goggles anymore. I've got these these Eachine 300Os. I got them off Rob, third eye view. But these Eachine goggles, these box goggles have they come apart. They separate. They separate like this. See? And then you pull the front screen off, and now you got just the screen.
You got a little monitor, yeah.
Yeah, and then there's a 1/4-20 mount on the bottom of it.
Yeah,
so you mount it on like a tripod.
It's like the Tiny Hawk 3.
Yeah, but the Tiny Hawk 3 you can put on the controller. That's the best part. So you don't have to mount it.
Controller if you want it.
Yeah, if you came up with some sort of little
GoPro mount.
Yeah, you can use a mount. Yeah.
Yeah, any kind of mount I guess would work, right? I mean,
just stick it. You can stick it on there. GoPro mount.
But that screen, the way they did that, and then they gave you the hardware to mount it to the radio and all. It's a pretty good little kit, man.
Yeah.
That I gotta say, it's a damn good little kit. But maybe, oh come on, Scott, you better be down here, bro. Come on now. We got there's quite a few names on the list. Yeah, he's up there to 50 something, I think. Already, and it's only November. I think it's gonna be well, I know for a fact it's gonna be bigger than last year. That's for a damn fact.
Did you guys pencil me in?
Yes, sir.
Good. Yeah.
Yes, sir, we did. I wasn't sure when I was talking to Ray, I wasn't sure if I should pencil in because when I talked to Mikey, he said he was talking about coming down and riding with Billy. But I asked him if he would come down. I said, dude, come down, please. You don't want to miss that. And he said, if I come, I'll just see if I can ride in with Billy because Billy drives. Now, I haven't gotten a 100% on Billy either. I'm assuming Ken will be here. I'm not sure, but probably 80% chance he'll be here because he doesn't.
I could probably drag Ken.
Yeah, he only lives a couple hours away, anyways, from where we're flying. But yeah, so I told Mikey if he needed anything, but if he does come, he said he was gonna maybe carpool down with Billy. So I guess we'll see what happens. But other than that, it's gonna be pretty big. Kelly, Ready Set Drones will be here, and some other guys that we're gonna try and get down. We'll see how it works out. Let me see.
It was fun. That was a great meetup last year.
It was a lot of fun, bro. Like I said, the weather wasn't the best, but dude, the bullshitting around and it was fun to me. I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Yeah, I think Lon's the same way. Lon, we flew by the hotel. I don't think we ever put a drone up at the event, Lon. I know I didn't, but we flew at the hotel.
Where at Spin Up?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about at last year in Florida. We flew at the hotel, but we never we never flew.
Oh, I flew other places.
Yeah, y'all.
Yeah, we took off and flew by a school.
Right.
I got to check out the Air 2S.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I went to another location and messed around the Air 2S.
He can tell us now, a year later.
Hey man.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll tell you what. If you got secrets you want kept, I'm your man.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I don't believe in.
I know.
If someone asks you to keep something in confidence, it's not.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be.
Exactly. Or don't take the secret. If somebody comes up to you and says, "Hey, can you keep a secret?" and you don't want to, say no.
Say no.
That's what I always tell. No. That's what I always tell my friends. If it's between me and you going to jail or something, don't let me know something. I don't want to know.
Yeah, just don't. No, I don't want to keep a secret. No, I don't want any part of it.
Yeah, I don't want to know. Even though we know what you're doing, we still don't want to know.
Nope, don't want to know. Yeah. You're only good for your word, man. And if your word isn't any good, you're no good. That's the bottom line. So, so anyway, the Mavic 3. So you guys, Matt, you're going to get one, and Johnny,
most likely.
You're probably not, correct?
Not at the present time. It's just beyond. It's not something I need, but I'm not saying I wouldn't. If I get rid of the Air 2S and yeah.
Well, I wouldn't get one until they get all that stuff in. That's I'm not gonna jump ship and be all they didn't have everything on there because they told you they weren't going.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I that's just fair enough.
Yep.
But
they didn't just say coming. They at least gave you a date.
Yeah, they gave you a date,
right?
Yeah. So how can you be mad?
Now,
in February you can be mad, but not.
Yeah, February I'll be pissed.
But
let me ask you a question. What do you think? Why do you think they pulled back those features? Because they were on beta firmwares, right? So
still
Billy's flying active track right now.
Yeah, he still has the beta firmware, right?
I would assume he didn't upgrade, unless he's crazy.
No, yeah, he'd be smart to keep
he made that mistake with Air 2S because initially the Air 2S would fly with the goggles.
The goggles, yeah.
Yeah, and he upgraded, and then you lost that feature.
Later, Harley. Yeah,
Later, Harley.
I saw. What do you think? What do you think the reason was behind them pulling those features back?
I have a pretty good idea. I think the chip shortage finally caught up to them. And I think they had to switch chipsets. And then that means not last minute. Last minute to in the development of a product like this is 6 months ago. That's last minute. You know what I mean? And they probably had to change chipsets. So they almost had to start testing all over again. You know what I mean? To make sure everything was going to work correctly. And instead of putting it out and having drones fly into trees and stuff, they went ahead and pulled it back. True. They still released the drone because they had promised they were going to release. So they still released the drone and let you know up front they didn't have these features.
Well, here's another gentleman right here.
They're going to work perfectly.
This gentleman right here also owns one, and he's having some fun with his. We all know that, Mr. Snake River Canyon.
Oh, dude, that thing it just flies like no other. I had it out at Lucky Peak Reservoir a couple days ago.
You did?
Yeah.
Should have made a video about it.
I'm doing it.
He's editing probably.
I'm right now the edit right now.
Morgan's make a video? Come on now.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to your boss, Marcus, man, because he works you hard, dude.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
The president of the Idaho Quadcopter channel is a jerk.
He don't know Morgan's is retired. He don't know Morgan's is retired. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's a fact.
What a slave driver.
I keep telling people it's my new job.
Right? It probably feels like one, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But you got a lot of
proclamation.
You got a lot of subs, man. You got, what are you up to? 12,000 or 13,000 and change or something like that?
I don't know about well, heck.
You got a lot of people that are dependent on watching your videos, So
listen, Maddie, not that I pay any attention to these things, but exactly 13,683.
There you go. So you got to have, you got to put the videos out, bro.
Yeah. Hey, I'm going to back up just a little bit. So Lon put me on to the Samsung. Here it is right here. The Samsung Pro Plus, and they're $30 on Amazon. In fact, when you talked about it, Lon, last Saturday, I ordered them right after that show. Amazon delivered them the next freaking day.
I love Amazon.
But you can tell the difference, particularly if you look at the video. Particularly when you're yawing or banking, you're going to see a little bit of sometimes jerkiness in the footage. This smooths it right out.
Wow.
It's all about data.
Good, huh?
Yeah. It's called aliasing. When your card won't record as fast as the camera's trying to send it the data,
right?
It skips. So then you get that aliasing. When you're looking at something with lines in it, it does that weird little thing. You know what I'm saying? Like a building with a bunch of lines in it. It does this little deal.
I didn't know what the hell that meant.
Well, I've seen that a lot, Lon, in the Skydio 2 in particular, when you're in HDR, and I kept putting faster cards in it, and evidently I'm still not fast enough, so I can't wait to try this Samsung card in that drone.
Well, it does work, right, Lon? I mean, obviously it does the job. So,
yep. I'm probably going to send back my super duper expensive cards. I spent those cards. That was $30, and that was the 128 gig card, right?
Yeah, 128. Yeah, $30. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You're talking $10 more than the Extreme
That's
Pro.
pretty goddamn cheap.
Well, I mean, if you just spent $2,500 on a drone, $30 for a card. I mean, it's just like you were talking about your cell phone case.
Hello, it's like putting ketchup on filet mignon. You know what I mean? It's just stupid.
Yeah, everybody knows you use Heinz 57.
Salt and pepper, baby.
Yeah.
Maybe a little garlic salt or a little garlic powder, or a little garlic, actually, not powder. A little garlic, like fresh garlic at that. Garlic at that.
Marcus, how'd that I noticed that Xeno Mini SE did pretty well today.
Hey, you know what? That little guy, I was impressed, and it's too bad that that's not the drone that they released first, because the Xeno Mini Pro was that thing is such a disappointment. And the little Xeno Mini SE is everything that drone should have been. I mean, you saw the video, Maddie, there were a couple little issues, but hey, for the most part, right out of the box, man, it took off, has great flight time. Now, you notice on that one in particular, we talk about yawing, and you can see, if you look at that one, it'll blur a little bit on the yaw. Well, it's a cheap little sensor in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, but it's a $300 drone, so,
Yeah, it's one of those budget types. And you're right, they should have released it before the Pro. They should have ironed out their issues with the Pro and put the SE out on first, just for people to get their. But
Robinson is asking a question. Is that the card there?
No, it's the Pro Plus. You can get it at Best Buy for $30. You can get it at Amazon for $30.
There it is, Robinson.
See that 160, 120 up there in white? Those are the numbers you have to pay attention to.
160 megabyte, 120 megabyte. Okay.
Exactly. Now look, if you look at a send, I got one
right here. Well, this is 160/60, but that's just the extreme. Yeah.
Right. You got to watch it, and some of them, that's the max and this and that, but the Samsung reads that continuously. You know what I mean? It doesn't have crazy fluctuations. So.
Well,
but go ahead.
If you're gonna build, like you said, if you're gonna spend that much money on a freaking quad, you better have a card that'll write the goddamn footage, or else what's the point?
You got to spend 1% of what you pay for the drone.
Exactly.
Don't think of it like that.
Yeah.
Well,
I like the Samsung cards too. You know what I mean? They just seem to work. Now, you know what? I'm gonna grab the
I've never owned a Samsung card. That's one thing I've never thought of. I have all the SanDisk Extremes or SanDisk Extreme.
I'm sure SanDisk Mark makes something similar to that. I guess
I've looked, Johnny, and I can't find one exactly. Now, like you, I've used those SanDisk Extremes, especially that Extreme Pro, the one that's red and black.
Yeah.
That's the one that I have been using, and it works great in like the minis and things like that. But I've noticed I think even the Air 2S is going to benefit from that Samsung card.
I'm gonna give a look at that.
Yeah, it could be anything from the drone heating to your phone. I mean, it's all processing. So
yeah. I'll tell you what, though, Johnny, I know you're kind of on the fence on that Mavic 3, but I'm just telling you wouldn't regret it if you got one. I just don't know how they do it, but DJI, they just step it up every time on their flight controls. It's just so precise. When a ham-fisted flyer like me can put that drone right where he wants it, it says something about their flight controls. They really done an amazing job with that thing.
Yeah, it's good because by the time I'm able to get it, or by the time I'm ready, everything will be ironed out already. So
well, but to your point, Maddie, you guys were talking about the intelligent flight modes earlier, and I love those things. I use them a lot. And Lon, I know you don't, but it helps me get, quite frankly, some kind of shots that I otherwise can't get. Well, Lonnie or Maddie, we've talked about the focus track on the Air 2S. So I expect that to be even better on this guy. You don't have to worry about pointing the camera. You just fly the drone. It's going to keep that camera right in center of frame.
Yeah,
that spotlight mode on the Air 2S is freaking amazing.
Right.
Yeah, spotlight is awesome.
Yeah,
here's the cards I'm using now. They're at Kingston. See that number? 285.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
285 megabit.
And there's these 90 cards. And the difference between a V90 card and a regular card, see that? Two rows of contacts.
Ah,
Now, here's my question for you, Lon. Though I understand that, and I know it takes only certain cameras can take advantage of that. Does the Mavic 3, will it accommodate that kind of card, and can it actually use it?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I don't know either. I've wondered about that myself.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And I got an email off the DJI to find out. Dang it.
Yeah. I've been wondering the same thing. And then I saw that Delkin card that you were talking about too. That's a hot rod card, and I think it'd be well worth the money if the DJI drone can accommodate it.
And it doesn't show on the website, and that bothers me, because if it's not gonna take it, then you're exactly right. You might as well just all run those Samsung Pro cards and call
right.
it.
now the lower end Samsung Pro cards, they're just as, I mean, they're cheap as well, just like kind of like what's their other price?
It's called the Evo. They're low. The Samsung, the next one down is called their Evo card.
Okay, I've seen those.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, John asked you if you use TapFly, Marcus. You ever use TapFly?
I have. I remember I used to use it all the time on the Phantom 4.
Yeah.
And it works, because there again, that's another one of those modes that drone is going to go straight and true, and then you can focus on running the camera, doing whatever you need to do. That, I don't know, it helps guys like me, I can tell you that.
In handy up fishing and the battery life X. Yeah, it is. Well, most of the Mavics are more of a dead cat design. Their arms don't stick out in front. I'm assuming he's talking about the Mavic 3.
Yeah, he's in love with his Mavic 3.
Yeah, it's the way they're positioned, that's a pretty powerful drone. I wonder how that would do with fishing with the drop system. I don't know.
I'd say that's an expensive drone to use for dropping bait.
No shit.
Yeah, man. I think the Xeno you got on the back there might be more suited.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Hey, truthfully, a really powerful drone is that Xeno 2. It'd be perfect for something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Xeno
That's
2,
true.
you dump it, $200-300 out the door. Oh well.
Yeah.
Well, that's a great. You know what? That's a good read. Now you're giving me a reason to keep my Fimi X8 2020 for fishing. That's a good freaking idea.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. That'd be perfect for that.
Because if that son of a bitch falls in the ocean, I will turn around and smile on my way home.
The water level will even be like this for you, a little tilted.
That's been one of the most frustrating drones I've ever owned, is that the 2020. I like the 2018 version. The 2020 version is, man, one thing after another.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten. You know what? This son of a bitch, it's collecting dust. It's sitting in the case. I haven't flown it in months. And they came out with that firmware that fixed the camera, the horizon tilt. And
it did seem to fix it.
It did. And then mine went right back to square one now, where it's all over the place. And I gave up. I said, screw it. I'm done.
Yeah, enough is enough.
Oh, yeah, that's the Splash drone. That's another one that's got a drop rig, but that's
but it's a $2,000 drone.
$2,000, $3,000, $4,000 depending on the camera setup you get.
Yeah,
you gotta be serious. You gotta be so.
You just
landing in the water.
Just buy you some fish and save the money on a drone.
Yeah,
buy
right.
Some nicer poles. Buy your boat.
Yeah,
buy your boat. $3,000.
Yeah,
buy you a new motor for your boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the boat. Yeah, we have a boat. I'm not worried about that. Would be fun to fish with the drone, but god damn, how lazy can you get? I mean, if you're not
on
good,
the shore, I'm going to throw them a bone. The people that use drones to fish, if they're fishing from the shore,
they get it out there.
Then you can get out there. You know what I mean? Let everybody cast like you, professional casters.
Yeah. Well, it also depends on. It depends. It depends too, because you want to get in deeper water, and if you're throwing up against a wind or a nasty current, they work. It's a good idea for sure, but I'd rather just bring the boat in close and just anchor it. And
you have a boat.
There.
Everybody has a boat, but most people have $300 or whatever they could buy that.
It's a good idea though. I'm thinking about. I might buy one for my Fimi. That's not a bad idea, because they do make one for the Fimi X8. I think
there's a universal one, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I could probably find one.
Yeah, it does it have a LED lights? The theming?
No, it doesn't. Not on the bottom.
That's a problem.
Nope.
Most of the Universal ones, what they do is they get triggered
use
by
that
the
light.
light.
Yeah.
It gets
You turn
triggered
on
by the
light and
LED.
it drops. Yep. You turn the light,
Yeah.
it drops.
Yes, sir.
You still got that Xeno too, though, don't you, Matty?
Nope. I sold that to my buddy Kevin that's online. His name is Drone Fisher. He's on Facebook. I sold it to him, and I got a couple mountain bikes out of it for the kids, and then I got the Tello with like a jillion batteries. I wasn't flying it, man. That's when I had the Air 2, and I just wasn't flying it. It was all right. It wasn't a bad drone, but I had the camera flare issues and shit was throwing me off. And
the Xeno 2 Plus is actually a pretty darn good drone.
Yeah,
it has a little bit of lens flare, but other than that, it's a great little drone.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I heard good things about the. Now, let me ask you something. Hubson asked you to fly to review the Xeno Ace.
They sent me an email and they said, "Hey, they'll send me an Ace if I want it." And I said, "Yeah, great." So we'll see.
You see that thing's got a 1-inch sensor on it, right?
No, they're going to send me the SE, which is going to have the little sensor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know what they're doing. They're doing 3 versions of everything now.
Wait a minute.
And let me tell you,
is it a big drone?
No, you know what it is? It looks exactly like a Mavic Air original.
It's a copy. Yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah, I think they're but you guys make a good point. I'm wondering what market they're going for with that drone. I'm not sure.
I don't know, man. I don't know why.
New buyers that don't know, I guess. I don't know.
I want to.
Did you say the Air 1?
It looks just like the Air 1. Yep. I'll show you. I'm dead ass serious. It is almost freaking identical to the Air 1. Let me show you this right now. I got a picture right here. Here.
Yeah, you had a picture on.
Watch this. Watch this, bro. You're gonna look at it and go, what?
I hope they don't have the same gimbal tilt issue. You know, the Air 1 had
look at this thing, bro.
Well protected gimbal.
Look at that.
It looks like a Breeze, man. What are you talking about?
That looks like the Mavic Air.
Yeah, it looks like the Unique,
like
doesn't it? No, I think Lon's got it. It looks like that Unique.
I have the Breeze.
Yeah, pull your Breeze. Or it looks like the Dobo. Not the Dobo. Now I got Ken's name in my head. What was that drone called, Marcus? You had those toy drones. The Dono, the Dobo, the
Zero, the little Zero one, the little Dobie.
Dobie.
Oh,
yeah, the little Dobie.
Yeah.
Dobie.
Yeah.
That to me looks like a Mavic Air with the camera up into the body and then the front arms flipping down. The battery mount's the same except on the top. But I don't know if there's any other pictures in here.
And I think it's about a 650-gram drone or something. And so it's like, okay, what's the market that they're shooting for?
Okay, I'm seeing it a little better now. That maybe an Air 1, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. I think it looks like a Mavic Air 1. Look at the arms.
I didn't see the curves before. The leg holder humps, but it looks like the legs just fold straight back.
Yeah, they look like they do. They fold straight in. Usually that's how.
That makes them look more like the Mantis Q or the
4K 30.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Was that Mantis Q?
See, I had. Oh, okay. See, I have the Breeze right here. I'll show you when I take the screen share off, and it looks well. It does kind of look, but the camera is all different. But I mean, it's got a 1/2.6 CMOS. 3
That's
flight
smaller
speeds.
than the Mini.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why. And then they have one that's got supposedly a 1-inch sensor on it. Yeah, right here. Ace Pro was announced today with a 1-inch sensor. Looks like Hubson can still surprise.
You know, the thing is, they're going to spend so much time. You're going to end that 1-inch sensor. You're going to end up being the development people for that thing, just like with the Xeno Mini Pro.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
give it a few months before you dive into that one.
There's do it
the
at
Breeze.
Don't do it.
Well,
don't do it to yourself.
Yeah, you got a good point, Lon. I mean that's a great point. I mean, especially when you can buy an Air 2S or
extra $100 or something. I know it's money, fellas.
I understand
a few times or something. Jesus.
I understand Marcus doing it. Hey, Steve, what's up, buddy? I understand Marcus doing it because of for review purposes.
His channel.
But for the average Joe, Listen, I did it. Marcus, you know me. I did it. Johnny knows I did it. I did that shit forever. I was buying all the stupid toy grade quads. I was dumping my money into crap that was just not working.
That's just not.
And this freaking ass down there in the bottom right corner kept telling me, dude, what the fuck are you buying? Stop buying this shit.
Stop it.
He drilled me for 6 months straight, bro. And I said, you know what,
dude,
screw it, I'm done.
Me this and effing Hups and that. Come on, man.
It's easy to get caught up in that, isn't it, Johnny?
You know, I did till a guy there right below Maddie taught me to, getting a refund on that Zeno, So hey, Marcus, it was. I'm glad I canceled it. Yes.
Yeah. That thing is nothing but a headache.
Yeah.
Why would you do that to yourself? And I'm not saying, oh my God, be a big DJI fanboy. Well, then fuck, go to Autel then.
Do something.
I'll give you an example though, Lon. So like this little Zeno Mini SE, it's on sale right now for $314 on Amazon if you're an Amazon Prime member. And here's what it brings to the table that the DJI Minis don't. This is important to a lot of people. I'm not saying it is to me, but a lot of people it is. Tracking and a lot of those intelligent flight modes. It's got waypoints on it, and that's important to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And so that's why I think that's the one that they should have come out with first, and I think they could have found a market for it.
I agree.
don't disagree with all of that, but it doesn't have obstacle avoidance, correct?
No, and that's a good point. Yeah,
it's a crash waiting to happen.
Right. That's nothing but trouble. I totally agree with you.
They tried that, and it didn't work.
Yeah,
it's nothing but trouble. Tracking without obstacle avoidance.
Yeah. There's going to be more of those in trees and hitting buildings, and yeah.
Hey, Ron Brown, what's up, buddy?
It's my old pal Ron Brown.
Thanks for jumping in, bud. Nice
Downtown
to see you.
Ron Brown.
RTB, as I call him.
He's a good dude. He is so fun to hang out with, man. He really is. He's a genuine freaking guy, and he's funny as shit too. He's funny, bro.
Ron is so low key though. He's like,
he's awesome, man.
He's like, it's just fun to be around. And Morgan too, I gotta say, man, we had a blast at that place.
It was sure fun.
Yeah, it was cool hanging out with all you guys, and then
DeMarco was there. DeMarco's in the chat.
Yeah, I invited DeMarco on, but he's hanging out with the wife, I guess. And
hanging out with the wife. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then why is he in the chat then?
I know, right? Yeah. What the hell, bro?
That's a good point.
Huh?
DeMarco.
Huh? I'm telling. So let me ask you a question, Lon or Marcus, one of you guys. You guys think they're going to come out with an enterprise version of this Mavic 3?
Yes.
Oh, no, there's no question. Yeah.
Soon, maybe.
Next year sometime, probably. Yeah. They just got the end of the Mavic 2 Enterprise Advanced just came out last year, so.
Very true. Yeah, that came out kind of late. Considering that the Mavic 2 has been out for so long.
Actually, it was this year. What am I thinking?
Yeah, it was this year.
It came out this year. Yeah.
Pretty new.
And you see, DeMarco said she heard that.
Oh shit!
Busted.
My bad.
Busted. Yeah. No, of course they will. And then, you know what? This is the rant. If you look on DJI's website and you look at the Mavic 3, what section of the website is it on?
Consumer section.
I got to pull that right now. Yeah.
So please, everyone, stop it with this isn't a professional drone. No one said it's supposed to be a professional drone.
No, it's not meant to do like the mapping shit and all that stuff that the guys, the bigger, it's not meant to do all that. But you got to understand, it's $3,000. But with new tech, new designs, moving up in the world, prices are not going to go down. That's just not what they do.
That's not even the point. The new vet costs $100K. That'll make him pull your boat, bro.
That's true.
The price isn't the point. There's a use case. It's just that simple.
Hey, if you want to get your boat there faster, you might use that Corvette.
I'm just saying, though. No, there's a use case.
Good luck with
price
that.
Isn't the issue. You know what I mean? You can buy a Toyota Corolla for $40,000, or you can buy a Vet for $100,000, and neither one of them bitches is going to pull your boat.
Nope.
Just because you spent 3 times as much money on the Vet doesn't mean it's going to pull your boat. I'm sorry. You know,
That's a
there's
damn good
use
analogy
case
there, Lonnie.
for products. You know what I mean?
Can always
Yes,
count
that
on
has
Lon to
nothing to
give you the
do-
good analogies.
Guess who on this panel has bought more brand new Corvettes than anybody else? And it's not me.
It ain't me,
It ain't me.
Johnny.
Johnny,
Boy,
Mr. Vet.
I did buy a few, I guess.
Where are they now?
Because I found a sticker and I sent it to Marcus. It was really weird. I found a sticker from my 2002, I think it was.
2002, Johnny, and that kind of surprised me. So it was like almost 54,000.
And that was a convertible.
Oh, that was a convertible. Okay, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, $2,600 for a convertible.
Yeah. But if you think about it, the base price for a 1LT C8 now is like just over 60,000. So it's not that much more.
No, and kind of when I don't know, when you wrote back and like, man, it was you kind of right, it's went up a lot, I guess, but
20 years
It's relative.
different.
Yeah.
It's relative. You
Yeah.
know, I remember 2007, I was literally choosing between a full-size truck, and a Vet.
Wow.
And the price was the same. The price was the same. The lease was the same. The cost was the same. I was literally
Trucks are on fire these days, man. Trucks
Because
are.
we had an HD at home already. We had a GMC, the 2500 HD.
Maddie,
It was like, why do I
Maddie,
need
share
another
that right
truck?
there.
Share what? Yeah, share it? You got
Yeah.
it. Damn, ruining my damn dinner time and everything, man. What the? No, I'm just
There
kidding.
it is right there. You make it. I don't know if you can see it, but
I can't see it. I can't. Well, you can make it bigger if you can. Can you zoom in on it? What is it?
Johnny, you can zoom in on it.
53,000.
yeah, and that was in
2002.
2002. See here it says Corvette convertible right there at the top.
And now, how much are they for
Oh, shit.
for that
The
same model?
convertible?
Probably 90, Marcus, 95.
Oh, I bet you could buy a convertible for 80 and probably a 2LT convertible for about 85,000. Now that's sticker. Now, obviously right now there's all kinds of dealer markup. So like to Lon's point, it'd probably be over 100,000 because the dealers are all jacking them up. But
Ain't that some bullshit?
Yeah, I was in a warehouse. Well, like I said, the sticker, the chip shortage got real to me just recently. I walked into a warehouse. They need a system to. Anyway, they got these truck cabs for Isuzu. Those medium size. They almost look like little semi trucks.
Yeah.
Trucks.
Yeah.
a cab
They had
over.
about, I don't exaggerate, but 2,000 or 3,000 of them in this warehouse.
Wow.
Well,
They're waiting for
across
chips.
right
They're
here,
waiting for chips.
right here at the Ford dealership, I walked in the other day. They have a Mustang Shelby. It's $120,000 on the showroom floor right here.
Yeah.
Whew. I saw that Mustang SUV thing today on the road. Somebody was in the neighborhood that I was in.
Oh, really?
Oh, the electric one.
Yeah.
I saw one of those a couple months ago.
Weird
I mean,
looking
that's
vehicle.
a great car, but why did they call it a Mustang?
I don't know.
There's a million things they could have called it. Why
Yeah.
did they ruin the Mustang name?
I have no
Oh,
idea,
yeah,
but
they
I
could've
saw
called
it
it
today and I
Clydesdale
said,
or
what the
something.
freak what is that? Or a pony or some shit.
Stallion or whatever.
Anything.
Call it anything but Mustang. Yeah.
Definitely doesn't look like a Mustang.
Yeah.
Why do that to the brand?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I keep looking at the new Hellcats.
Oh, I know you want it, bro.
Oh, dude,
My
they're
favorite
offering
car.
more customization on those things now than ever, right? Lon, you can order it. Yeah,
Jailbreak, baby. Yeah, they sent me an email. They've been hammering my ass
Oh,
for
yeah.
a couple years, dude. I thought it feels like I'm in prison or something. I dropped the soap, man. They've been on my ass, but yeah, if I was going to do
Fascinating.
it, I should have done it last year. That's why I messed up when COVID first came around. They were giving everything away because nobody was buying cars, and I could have picked one up, for $15,000-$20,000 off sticker, and I didn't do it. But things will come back around again. You know how it is. They got thousands of vehicles sitting around waiting for chips. What happens when those chips suddenly show up?
Uh-oh.
Thousands
get
of
flooded.
vehicles they're going to want to unload. They're going to be 2021s and shit.
Steve is making a good point there. So about his Honda dealer, my local Chevy dealer, when I was looking for my 21 Tahoe, they didn't have a lot of them, but they had like at any given time they had 4, 5, or 6 to choose from, right? They got nothing now. Their lot is freaking empty. I mean,
Yeah,
you
that's
can't
crazy
even
to
find
see.
a Chevy Bolt on their lot. I mean, there's just nothing there. There's no new stuff at all. It's
my
all
daughter-
used.
Yeah, my daughter bought a car for my granddaughter, and we got it from Virginia. My little niece, the husband sells cars up there, and they actually trucked it down here free of charge. Well, at least I mean, and actually they got some off the sticker, which is a Kia Forte. So,
Well, that's why it was a Kia Forte. now, if it had been ask DeMarco, if it had been a Kia Telluride, you'd have been adding about 10,000 to the sticker.
Absolutely, yeah. My daughter and them tried to buy one here, but they was asking 4,000 over sticker. And
Yeah. I used to sell Lexuses when I was in school, and they were at the time it was when they first came out, and they were adding like $3,000 to sticker.
That's like the Hyundai Palisade. They're getting about 6 over sticker for those here. You can't even get one, you know.
So, yeah, the Palisade and the Telluride are basically the same car.
Yeah,
I love that. That Telluride is beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, you see, Jeep just came out with a grand thingamajigger today. What the hell is it called?
Grand Wagoneer.
Yeah.
Now it's based on a full-size Ram pickup chassis. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's basically just a Tahoe, right?
It's like
Suburban.
It's Tahoe size.
Yeah,
exactly. It's Tahoe size.
It's got the third row seat and then the 2 pilot chairs in the middle, I believe. But yeah, there. Yep. It's weird too because down here, the car lots are absolutely full.
Really?
Yep.
Not here.
Yeah, man.
It depends on where you live. I think around here the car lots are pretty full too. I could walk in right now and buy an Alfa Romeo. The Alfa Romeo dealership down the street for me, and a Maserati. I get a Maserati and an Alfa Romeo right now.
A Stelvio? A Stelvio or a Giulia?
I'd probably get the Giulia, but I would get the Quadra.
Quadrifoglio or whatever they call it.
Quadrifoglio. Yeah. That's the car I almost bought instead of my Challenger.
Oh, that thing
is the same dealership, and I test drove them both, and I saw a lot of bad reviews on the Alfa Romeo. I had an Alfa Romeo when I lived in Germany.
Oh, you did?
It would have been a what's the word I'm looking for? It would have been like my youth car. You know, I'd been like, oh, I'll bring back my youth. You know what I mean? I had Alfa Romeo when I was in the army in Germany.
Yeah.
Hey, Dre.
In fact, I keep hearing that the next generation Challenger is going to be based on that chassis, that Giulia chassis. I mean, that's in a car magazine. I don't know if they know anything, but that's what I've heard.
It sounds small though. The Giulia is smaller than the Challenger, so
yeah. Oh yeah.
That would be sad for me because one of my main reasons for buying a Challenger, I'm 6'4" and about 250 pounds.
Yeah,
you're a big boy.
I tell you what, I sat the Camaro, I sat the Mustang. I glanced at the Corvette, went nah, and I sat in the Challenger, and I'm like, oh yeah, baby.
This one's just right.
It's just like sitting on this couch right here. You know what I mean? It really is. Yeah. And you can live in that car. The back seat, is huge. I have a rear seat delete in mine, of course. So I took the back seat out, and I have a rear seat delete. The trunk is a 2 dead body trunk.
I absolutely hate. I've owned like 15 vehicles, and since I've been driving, and only one of them was a car, and it was my very first, an '86 IROC Camaro Z28. Ever since then, either SUVs or trucks. I hate cars.
In those days, those IROCs were nothing but trouble.
Oh, yeah, they were.
Johnny, so I hear you've got one of those Lightnings ordered, right? Ford.
Man, I'll tell you what, they definitely look pretty interesting.
Yeah. That's an all electric, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I would use it as a house generator too, when we get our next hurricane. So that would be a.
Dude, that's a good point.
Yeah. Well, they say
look at Lon. Lon's like, huh?
Yeah.
Can't you get a tax credit for that?
I think you can.
Yes, because of it being fully electric.
No, if it can be a generator. You're in Louisiana, right?
Yep.
My family's in Louisiana. It feels like the government will help you pay for a generator.
They'll. I mean, like what happens for I had a generator, but people who didn't, if you sent your receipt in, they actually bought you a generator up to $1,100.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I wonder if you can send it.
But an $80,000 truck, you know, you get 1,100 back. No,
I think that 1,100, son. Good rat,
Yeah.
right
But-
here.
yeah, but-
I'll take every penny.
But no, and they did, and of course they denied some people, and some people got it, and some, you know how that's a FEMA thing. And listen, if you check one little box wrong on that application, of course it gets thrown back. But they did pay, and they actually, if you send some fuel in, because it was running you about $35 a day or $40 a day to run gas if you could get it. So you got some of that back, which mine all got denied. So, you know, but that was a whole nother story. But anyway, but they do help some people, and but they have an article about running. You know, you can run I don't know. I don't think you could probably run your air conditioner and stuff, but you know, you could do your refrigerator, freezer, and maybe some fans and stuff.
Yeah,
so.
keep from losing your food and stuff.
Right. Yeah, and that's the biggest thing that you do. That's all I did. I mean, you know, I don't have a whole house generator, but I, you know, got 2 freezers and a refrigerator, so you got to keep that going. So
Your house is freaking gorgeous. You're absolutely beautiful, bro. I love it. I didn't want to leave. Neither did Lauren.
it's just too big.
It is.
For
It
me,
for
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Is
Damn,
that why
bro.
it's for sale?
Yes.
I sold my house for that reason. I'm with you on that one.
I'm going to 900 square feet
I know.
of living with a 2-car oversized garage for my, you know, my golf cart, my Harley, and my truck. So
Yeah, you got a
Yeah,
beautiful place, man. Oh God, I was
Johnny, what about your vet?
well, no, the vet days are gone. I'll just
Oh,
my
dude,
friend-
you're breaking my heart, man. You're breaking my
Yeah.
heart.
I got this other little habit right now with the drone. So
Wait a minute. So you don't own a vet right now, right?
nope.
Okay, because I was gonna say I've never seen one. That's weird. Oh, but
No.
I love the bike too, though. You got a good looking Harley. I love that white.
What
Lon,
you
you
got,
still
a
got
Bagger?
yours? Yeah, he's got. Is it? What is that? What is that, Johnny? What model is that?
2017 Street Glide Special.
Oh, okay.
It's like a pearl white. It's got
Yeah,
a pearl
it
white
is.
paint job on it. It is freaking beautiful.
White. White's my favorite color.
Yeah.
I
Well,
like
Captain Ray is saying his condo is only 690 squares. Wow.
Yeah, it's 1 bedroom. I think one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Simple. You know, that's all he needs is just. I mean, it's him and the wife, but most of the time when he comes down to Florida, you know, well, now he's coming with her.
Yeah, I mean,
But when
I
he comes
just,
and visits, it's
they
just
just
her,
emailed me.
just him.
They just emailed me my light bill, you know. So it's like I could, you know, I pay double, or you know, I'm paying a whole lot for light bill and insurance and taxes and
Taxes.
So, taxes. Well, I taxes. Lon, what do you? I mean, like this house right here, the taxes are about $1,200 a year.
Yeah, well, I was paying my house when I sold it was about 4,000 square feet, and I was paying about $3,000 a year in taxes.
Oh, you just got
that
your. Yeah,
bill today.
I'll be
Tax
getting mine.
documents.
Yep, they'll be coming.
Yeah, I was paying
What?
about $3,000 in almost $4,000 in taxes.
Yeah.
So I was like, and I lived there by myself. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? There's 4 bedrooms, a finished basement. I'm living there by myself.
That's like
with a
this
dog.
is about 4,500 total. You know, it's about 2,800 living, but I got a 3-car garage and a big patio. But
Right.
it's not too bad. Our taxes aren't bad. But what happens is when they pick up those new sale prices of real estate now, you know, like just because I've been paying $1,200, when I sell this house, it might be $3,000 a year for the
Exactly.
new buyers.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll grow up one day and buy my own house.
There you go.
I've been renting 37 freaking years old.
Oh, you
and I've
need
been
to, Maddie. Yeah, you need
It's
to.
a great,
you
it's
need
a great time right now, Matty.
Well, I
Yeah,
got
it's not a
terrible
bad time.
credit, bro. That's my problem.
Yeah. I
Terrible.
moved into a 1,800 square foot condo. So, which is still a good size.
Oh,
you
yeah.
own it, right? You own it, right?
Yeah. It's a long
Yeah.
story, but yeah. I cashed in my Bitcoin and bought it. You know, I cashed in early. If you haven't heard that story.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, I had 100 coins too, and I cashed them in.
Well, it would only
You know, I
be
thought I
worth.
was doing something. You know what I mean? I cashed them in. I'm like, yeah, man, look all this money I made. You know, here we are. You know, 6, 7, 8 years later.
You
And
only
it's
cut yourself.
$60,000 a coin now.
You only cheated yourself out about 5.9 million. Lon,
Yeah,
that's all.
you ain't wrong. You're not wrong, dude.
I know.
You're not wrong.
That's nuts, bro.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
Yeah, I
Well,
put
yeah.
Bitcoin. Yeah, I paid under 100. It was just over with the fees and everything. It was just over $100 for 100 Bitcoin when I bought it.
Oh wow.
God damn. And
Yeah.
what's it worth now? What are they worth now?
Oh, fuck,
Well,
I
let's
don't
see,
want to
right
look.
now?
I don't even want to know.
About 60 grand,
60K a pop, right?
60,000 a Bitcoin.
Shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah,
Why
man.
did you, and you sold why? Just to, what'd you
I
sell for?
paid less than $1
Well,
a
it's a little
coin,
down
bro.
today. It's 58,000 a coin today, right now.
Yeah. No, bro. At the time it made sense. Now, in the long run, I still think it makes sense, but I'm not going to say I broke even because it's not even close. But I bought a condo with cash. In fact, I bought my condo and my car then, and a motorcycle with Bitcoin money, cash money rolled in.
Wow.
Well.
No rent payments, no house payments, no car payments, and no motorcycle payments. All I paid was electricity and plus some extra money left over, actually. But it is what it is, man. You make decisions. You know what I mean?
I've never been into the whole coin thing. I've never actually understood it. I never understood it. It didn't catch on in my brain when it started, and I just kind of ignored it. But now I'm listening to all these people
contrived
talk.
market. Here's the scary thing about digital currency. It's a completely contrived market. There's nothing backing it up. There's no value to it except for what somebody says it's worth.
You mean like the American dollar?
No, you're exactly right. You're absolutely right. Once they get rid of the gold standard, that is absolutely true.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
that's absolutely right.
they can print money, but you can't. There's really no difference. I mean,
yeah.
Well,
yeah.
If you got a good printer, if you got a good printer, you could. I'm just saying.
Why do you think Lon has an 1,800 square foot condo?
Yeah, right.
600 square foot of that is a printing press.
Well, hey, Lon, I got 5 million shares of Bitcoin. So I mean, not Bitcoin. I'm sorry, Shiba. So
you bought some of that Shiba, Johnny?
If it ever gets to like a nickel, I mean, how many is 5 million nickels?
What is it at right now? What is that Shiba at right now?
Oh, I don't even know how to read this. It's like less than a penny.
Yeah.
Less than a.
I don't know. I don't know anything about that shit, man.
It's got too many zeros in front of it. I can tell you that.
Lon, the story that I tell is about, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, I had a couple hundred shares of Tesla.
Mm-hmm.
And you remember when they were first coming out with the Model 3 and they were running out of money and everybody said, oh, they're going to be in trouble. So I sold that 200 shares. And I made money. Just like what you're talking about. Yeah. Pretty good money. So heck, I was beating my chest. I was pretty proud. Well, if I had that same 200 shares right now, it'd be it'd be over $1 million, about 1.1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tesla's.
You make decisions, man. I'm old enough, and we're all old enough. I could have bought Apple stock at like $5 a share. Before the 3 or 4 splits there's been since Apple came out.
Yeah, no shit.
Maybe. I bet it split. It split at least 10 times. I bet you since Apple first came out.
Probably so.
Yeah, but Bitcoin. When I bought it, it was like I said, it was like 78, 80 cents a coin. It went down to 11 cents a coin for a minute there. Everybody.
And how long ago was that? How long ago was that when they first started?
Bitcoin.
When you first started buying, yeah.
Jesus, when was that?
2014, I think it was.
Yeah, 2013 or 14. It feels like I started hearing about it 2013.
I about to say,
they started talking about it 2013 or so.
So it is definitely new, or not new, but
it jumped up to like $1,000 a coin, and I'm like, I'm out, son.
Yeah.
I'm out, son.
Yeah.
I saw it go down to 11 cents a coin, 11, 12 cents a coin. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to say only $100 like I'm a multimillionaire, but it was only $100. I'm like, whatever. $100, it sounded far-fetched. But I sat on it. I'm like, I'm not going to sell for 11 cents a coin. And the honest truth is I forgot about it. You know what I mean? I basically forgot about it. It kept going down, and I'm like, well, that's money gone. Oh, well, moving on.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do, is kind of forget about it and just let it roll and see where it goes,
You guys looking at what Fly Guy has in the
207 million ship.
There you go, Shiba Inu.
I got 4,000 Dogecoin. 4,000 Dogecoin.
Yeah,
I got a bunch of Dogecoin too, Lon. I don't even know how much I got. I got a bunch of Dogecoin.
I got a bunch.
I bought it 8 cents a coin. I bought it with I guess Trump money. That bonus money or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
stimulus
was like,
shit.
well, let me do something with this money. And I spent, what was it, $300-400 at the time?
Yeah.
Maybe even less. And I
See, I
bought
still don't know anything
a
about all
ton
this
of
shit.
Dogecoin. It was 8 cents a coin.
Yeah, I got.
You
Oh,
see
it's
what
still that.
Reptilian's saying? Yeah. So the trouble with Bitcoin is if nobody knows what the password is to the wallet, it's just gone. You can't get access.
You
to
can't
it.
reset it or none of that shit. Like,
No, hell no, it's done.
really?
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah, there's a lot of stories like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've heard about that.
the guy that threw his computer away and it still had the hard drive in it, so he basically paid to dig up the whole landfill to find his hard drive. And
Holy crap!
oh yeah,
That's what I'd be doing. Yep.
oh yeah.
I'd have a shovel and all kinds of shit. I'd have a freaking backhoe out there looking for that crap.
You have all your kids out there. Luckily, you got
Yeah,
some of your
hell
kids.
yeah.
You can have all
Put
your
them kids
out
to
there digging
work,
through the
son.
trash.
I know Doge.
Gloves. What are gloves, bitch? Get out there.
You can't. You got to just buy it, and like Lon said, forget about it. Don't even just take the app off your phone. You know.
Yep,
Yeah.
pretty much.
If you watch it all day, because Dogecoin hit $1 there for a minute, and I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, so Ray Kelly's got a good question. I'll answer
Yeah.
your question, Ray. No, there is absolutely no insurance on any of that. It is you pays your money, you takes your chances.
That's it, huh? And what happens if they fold? Like, is there a chance that these places will fold, or is this?
Well, there's a chance that it could become worthless, yeah, and then you're just out. I mean,
and what causes it to make money? What causes it to go up in price? I don't know anything about this shit, man.
It's supply and demand, Matty. It's a totally contrived market. If there's somebody that says I will pay a nickel for it, then it's worth a nickel. If there's somebody that says I'll pay a dime for it, then it's worth a dime. And I mean that's the gist of it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never researched it. Never thought about dumping money into it. Nothing.
Yeah, that's everything. Oranges, potatoes. You know what I mean?
True.
Let's see, Louisiana, cayenne peppers. Crawdads.
Right.
Yeah.
Shrimp.
Yeah. It's
Shrimp on the ball, baby.
Any commodity is market driven.
It's fun. It's fun to watch.
It.
I mean, I wouldn't put a ton of money in it, but it's fun to play the market a little bit. It's kind of better than the penny ante stocks to me, But I mean, it's just fun.
Yeah, $100.
So I guess
couple $100.
What would be the right spot to put it in? If I took a couple $100 and dropped it in one of these currencies, which one would be the best one to put it in?
Matty, I wouldn't. Even if I had a clue, I would because it's so risky. Coin, yeah. I would just never give anybody that kind of advice.
No, not on that. No.
Just pick one and go with it.
Yeah.
All right. If you were putting money in right now, which one would you do it?
I put my money in stocks. So
yeah.
I own a little bit. So let me tell you how I trade Bitcoin. I traded in that Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. And what it is they own the Bitcoin, and the price of the stock is based on that. So it trades just like a stock. So I can buy it, sell it at any time through my brokerage.
That's another thing I've never done is stocks.
That's just an option, though, right?
Yeah, you're buying options then, right? Yeah.
I've done a little bit with stocks.
Oh, I know.
So you're doing options, right? It's basically an option, isn't it?
No. It's not an option. It's Lon. It's shares in the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. I'm sure you can do options on it, but I just buy the shares. And the shares, the value of the shares goes up with the price of Bitcoin. So
yeah, we're gonna have to have a conversation on this stuff here because I am clueless.
I tell you what, we're all effed up. About this time last year, we should have been buying oil options.
Boy, has the energy market been insane. Yeah. Or any of the energy stocks, any of the service companies. Yeah.
Yeah, gas is not very long. Well, it's been a while now, but gas, it was like 10. It went below $10 a barrel here, in Louisiana.
They were paying you to take the oil from them.
Remember that? Remember when oil went into negative?
Yeah.
I know.
They were paying you to take the oil off their hands.
Yeah. We need like $55 a gallon to operate Louisiana, is what the kind of
it's the break-even point. Yeah. Right.
Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they could pay $200 for a hammer instead of $400, so.
Well,
yeah, man.
On another level, you guys want to see something cool?
Yeah.
Something different.
We can talk about drones again?
Yeah, man. What?
Drones? What are those?
We need Ron Brown to get us back on track. You know that.
Yeah, that's it. Without Ron, it just goes.
Look how well lit up this freaking Nazgul Evoke is. This thing is
That's
so
pretty cool.
freaking cool. It's got LEDs all the way along the sides, on the bottom, through the arms, on the skid plates. Right here, the little iFlight sign. It changes color as your battery voltage gets lower. It's actually really cool. I'm amazed by the dumbest shit.
What,
oh, shut up.
No, that's not my point. Is it about the same configuration, though? Look at the arms.
The Dead Cat. Yep. It's a Dead Cat. It's called a Dead Cat style.
Yeah.
And what it does is it keeps them props out of the shot.
Yeah. But I'm saying, well, yes and no. A Dead Cat normally has straight arms.
That's what these are. That's what this is. This is a Dead Cat right here. Well, it's not fully straight.
That's a modified Dead Cat.
Yeah, that's a Dead Cat. Is what they call a Dead Cat, and then that is a traditional X frame.
That's a sick
a
cat.
Dead Cat can have straight arms. You can have, I mean, literally.
Right.
Well, this is the way they make them now. They make them. They're slightly slanted forward, but they definitely get the props out of the shots. You got a they call it Dead Cat frame,
isn't it? It's very
yes,
similar.
it is.
Yeah,
very similar to the
yeah, that's pretty cool. It is cool looking. Somebody mentioned that earlier in the chat about it looking like it was a Dead Cat frame, which is weird. But yeah, there's 3 different versions. Then you have what they call a squished X, where the arms are closer together on each side. See the difference? Yeah,
but they're slammed, right? Where they don't, the stacks are all on top of
shit. Yep. This thing's cool because it has the whole sides, all the sides are all enclosed in with a plastic mount, 3D mount. So the whole thing's enclosed. You can't see any of the electronics. Now you could probably get them wet, I'm sure, because there's holes in like the battery pad area and stuff. But other than that, this thing, I can't wait to fly this son of a bitch. I'm getting freaking antsy, but I got a receiver coming in tomorrow that will fix that. Marcus, this is what you need to start with right here. Tiny Hawk 2 Freestyle. These little guys are fun. Look how small it is.
Yeah, I've heard that the little bit bigger ones are easier to fly.
They are. The 5-inch ones, I have a lot easier of a time flying this one compared to this one. Or this one's actually easy too. What's not easy is these. The whoops are very difficult compared to the 5-inch ones.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you, and Lon and I kind of have the same attitude about this. 2 things. Situational awareness. You got those goggles on. You can't. I usually fly by myself. I'd be so freaking paranoid all the time.
Yep.
You know, my ears would be hearing everything. Number 1. Number 2, hell, I can barely fly a GPS drone, Maddie. One of those things without, without letting go of the sticks and it hovers. Holy crap, that'd be problems,
right?
And then as far as I don't want to be spending a bunch of time with setup and messing around, and so it's just
it's a lot. It is, and it's not for everybody. First of all, I put a ton of time and effort into this shit, and that's how I've learned it so quickly. Is because timing. You have to have time. You have to have patience, and you have to have the knowledge of like sticking. Your sticks the way they are. I mean, this is no GPS drone, bro. I mean, a lot of people look at that throttle stick and see it down like that, and they're like, "What the fuck is this?
Yeah,
what is this?"
Yeah, I've got one of those. Hey, but let me tell you, the other thing I will say, Lon, Maddie, Johnny, when we were out there at that furniture store or whatever it was down there in Austin.
Oh yeah.
Watching those guys fly, that was more freaking fun. I mean, I loved that. That was just a riot. And I think Greg's not in the chat anymore, but he let me put his goggles on, and I got to do a ride along with Doc. I mean, it was really cool.
Yeah, that shit's a lot of fun, especially when you watch people that know what they're doing, like Ed Ricker and Ken Dono. Them sons of bitches can fly.
Wow, Ricker is just amazing, man.
He's a ripper.
Is insane. I mean, Ken is obviously really good too. Ed Ricker's another level, man. That guy is something.
And Ken picked it up very quick too. He's only been flying. He did. Well, I know it's over a couple years now, but when he first started, like 6 months into it, he was ripping ass.
Hey,
he was killing, bro.
Yeah, you're one to talk.
Well, I'm not. I'm
true.
not. I mean, I can, whatever.
Yeah, that's what I say. He's one to talk.
Yeah.
I put a lot of time in.
You did great. That was fun watching you fly that day, Maddie. I
enjoyed it, except for the 20 something people standing behind me and watching me while I did it. It was nerve wracking.
Right.
Dude,
Yeah,
you had
performance
a cheerleading
anxiety.
section,
Bro, there
man.
was 15 freaking people there doing ride-alongs with their goggles, and I knew it because I saw them all before I put my goggles on. And I as soon as I armed the motors, I said, "Shit, this is gonna be embarrassing."
Yeah.
And
Bam.
But once you put the goggles on, bro, that shit goes away, man. It's all just you. It's you in the quad.
Marcus, I sent you a message.
Okay.
Don't talk. You're talking crap about me and Lon right to him on our stream.
No.
No, I'm just playing.
Hey, Johnny, don't say that about Lon. Holy cow!
See,
Well, it's probably
Man,
true.
dude.
it's probably
Probably true. Yeah, that's all right, Johnny. I got family in Louisiana, so they're all
Yeah.
criminals. So.
They're all criminals.
Do you? Where they at? Where they live, Lon?
Thank you,
He's outside
Johnny.
Baton and Baton Rouge and Narland.
Okay, yeah, I'm not far from
Narlands, Baton Rouge,
Narlands.
Narlands. I loved it. When I drove through Louisiana to get the spin up, boy, I'll tell you what, I loved it. I like it. It's flat. Well, for the most part, for like I saw most of the areas, but there's areas in Louisiana that are absolutely freaking beautiful, bro. Like that bridge you took me over where LSU Stadium is.
That's the Mississippi River Bridge. Yeah, you can see.
Yeah, that bridge, what is it, a mile and a half, Johnny?
It's about you could if you look off to the left when you're going. Of course, that
When you're
way
going
too.
over the real big one, you can see LSU
You can see
Stadium to the
LSU
left.
Stadium.
Oh my god! And it was at night too when I saw it. It was
Yeah, they
absolutely
light it up,
freaking
yeah.
beautiful.
All lit up. Yeah, they light
if
it
you
up.
pass
They still
right
light
now,
it
you
up,
see the
don't they?
football game going on. Yeah.
Look at that! You got a sub, Lon. Look at that.
Woo-hoo.
Get him, Lonnie.
Yes. So, yeah, man. But you know what, though? No offense, but Louisiana and Florida, if you blindfolded me and took me to Louisiana, or you blindfolded me and took me to Florida, I'd have a hard time.
Yeah, it's
differentiating
all just
where I was. You
Yep.
know, yeah, depending on what part of Louisiana, what part of Florida, of course. But
Yeah, it's pretty hot
They are-
down here.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
hot
it's very
and
similar.
yeah, it is. It is in a lot of ways.
certain parts.
Florida,
Get out in the bayou,
unfortunately, is
man,
just
and
all
it's just like
flat.
being in the Everglades.
Yep,
in my
pretty
opinion,
much.
anyway.
I mean,
It's
it's
pretty
only
much,
like
yeah.
82 degrees when you wake up in the morning. You know.
Well,
So
I'll tell you
it's in
what,
Florida too.
it's been nice down here lately,
Florida
but
too.
Yeah, we've had some great weather the last couple of weeks though here. I mean, I will say, it's been nice.
it's been nice down here too. It has been very nice.
What's the
I
time
think
of
we're
the
gonna
year to
have-
be in Louisiana or Florida.
Yeah,
right?
it is. That's for damn sure. It's not too hot, bro. Like, when you walk out every now and then down here, when you walk out in the summer, as soon as you walk out your front door, you start beading sweat like right away. There is no break. It's as soon as you walk out, you run, or if you got remote start on your car, that's the best idea. You get the AC running before you even walk out the front door. But right now, I'd rather sit outside than sit in the house. What?
I've had those. I used to live in El Paso. You want to talk about, we
Remote.
used to have guys, they had to stop. They actually, I don't know if they got in trouble, but when we were in basic training, the drill instructors would, come in their room, all right, get outside, let's go. Everybody jumps up, they go running outside, man. And a couple guys were running out barefoot. You know what I mean? On black asphalt.
Blisters
wow.
on their feet.
Where it's hot, you know what happened, right?
Yeah.
you know what happened. So they had to slow the roll a little bit and make rules. They are allowed to stop and get at least get the flip flops on. Get the shower shoes on or something. You step on that black asphalt in the middle of summer in El Paso, you're 3rd-degree burns. You know what I mean? So
It's like that down here, and yet my kids will run around with no shoes on, running around on they hop. They look like bunnies. They're hopping on the freaking asphalt because it's so goddamn hot. But that's what you get, man. It's Florida. That's what people want, the beaches. Well, there you go. You want the beaches, so you get the hot weather with it. Anyways, what is that? Minot, North Dakota?
Mine at North Dakota.
Oh.
Cold.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
yeah, winter in North Dakota. They tried to talk me into moving there for work, and I would have about 50% increased my income by 50%, but
Not enough, Lon. Not enough, and especially with the big oil and gas rush, your Hell, your housing probably would have been triple what it is.
Well, they were going to pay it. They're going to
Oh,
pay
they-
housing, yeah. But
Yeah.
they put you up in like they were
Dorm.
taking over all the hotels and building housing as fast as they possibly could. Like you said, when the fracking and everything hit, I got offers up to Yin Yang, and I'm like, yeah,
we got a housing shortage here because of the with the hurricane. You got so many people trying to remodel the house. You cannot rent anything at all. Because people want like 3 or 4 months to kind of move out the house, but nobody's gonna. Well, I'll say nobody. It's hard to find a rental right now.
Yeah. He's
Where?
right about Arizona.
Yeah, right. Did you see that? Arizona, but no, unfortunately, no.
I used to live in El Paso. Same difference, man.
Yeah, Arizona's pretty cool, pretty warm. I mean, we went through there on the bikes that time on the way to California. It was like 113 when we pulled into a baseball game there.
Dude, how do you do that on a Harley? How do you do that on a Harley? All that.
Well,
heat
if you
coming off
never
that motor?
if you never stop, it's okay.
Yeah.
If you always rolling, it's not a problem. But when you stop at a red light,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a whole nother story.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we pushed our bikes into Sturgis one time. Of course, that was probably an older model. I mean, the bike I have now has no, mine doesn't. I'm sorry. The new Electricalized do have a form of a radiator. It's called liquid cooled.
Right.
Although-
Just
but
the heads.
They get. I mean, Lon. I mean that heat is just coming right at your thighs, and it is incredibly hot.
You're cooking from both directions.
Yeah.
Yep. It's
Oof.
like, yeah. It's like having a broiler below you and above you. Yeah. Johnny. We made that mistake once when I was stationed at Fort Bliss. We decided we were going to go. I had a few people from Michigan, and no one's going to remember. This doesn't really matter. But at one point, Michigan, I had to play UNLV for the championship.
Oh yeah.
So we decided we're going to ride our crotch rockets from El Paso to Las Vegas.
Oh wow.
You want to talk about a dumbass idea? It was insane.
When I had mine, I used to wear the jacket with the helmet and the gloves and the jeans, and just a trip from Fort Lauderdale to Miami would kill my ass.
Yeah, it's
Well, the thing is, Lon, the whole thing is hydrating at that point, right? Every time you stop, you're drinking about 3 bottles of water.
we drink as we ride. You can't do it out there,
You
especially
got
if
the
you're crossing
Camelback.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
well, I got a cup holder and all, but I mean,
I forgot it's a Harley.
Yeah, he's a Harley. Dude, he just
Yeah.
about got AC on it. You get you a Gold Wing once. Them bitches they got AC on them now. But,
And airbags.
yeah. Well, our strategy was just to go really effing fast. So we're doing. I swear to God, we're doing 140 all the way. We're 140, 150 all the way, flying.
Well, it's fun, but it does get hot. I mean, in the summertime for sure. And then, in the wintertime, I say too cold, but hey, you just got to hit it right. That's all.
When I was a kid, I used to brush snow off my motorcycle to get on it.
Oh,
You know what I
dude.
mean? Yeah, it was above freezing. Woo! I look like the Michelin Man out there with 2 coats on and 3 pairs of pants, walking out there, brushing snow off the bike to ride it. Whee!
I used to do that on my snowmobile. Brush
Yeah.
the snow off of it.
Yeah, there's a worthless piece of equipment it always has been for me anyway. That and jet ski.
Art, I need a mini bike.
Hey, the thing is, Lon, have you ever ridden one of the mountain sleds, newer mountain sleds? Say probably a 2010 or newer mountain sled.
Now I had an old Yamaha VMAX back in the day.
Oh yeah, okay. It's a whole
runs.
different game now. Those mountain sleds, dude, they stay on top of the snow like you can't believe. And 150, 160 horse, they'll do it.
Oh, they fly.
Yeah.
But my problem is around here anymore, you got to drive 3 hours to find somewhere to ride the damn thing.
Yeah. Well,
You know?
the difference is in the West, you're up in the mountains in the steep and deep, and it's not the speed, obviously, it's the power to get up and over stuff and so forth.
Right.
But the flotation is insane. I mean,
Right,
it's just insane how they float.
Mm.
I never
Crazy.
been on one of them, one of the jet ski. I mean,
Snowmobile?
no.
You live in Louisiana, you've never been on a snowmobile.
Duh.
Duh. I'll take you. Get on
All
it.
4-wheelers down here, man. All 4-wheelers, buggies, full tracks. That's what they run in.
You
the,
know,
in the
now
Everglades.
you know with the last couple of years since COVID and the hurricanes, I'm sure we'll get like 8 or 10 inches of snow. You know, I mean, I'm sure it'll be something really. I don't know what else could happen this year, but we might get an avalanche. You know,
nothing to it, Johnny. You just put tracks on that golf cart, you got it made.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
I changed the belts on a golf cart today. You talk, man, that thing. Whew, it was tough to change, but I got it changed.
well, good.
Well, yeah, man, we've been on for 2 hours. Still got 34 people in the chat. I appreciate you guys not having anything else in your life to do.
Yeah. That's about the size of it, you know.
Right? So we are going to call it quits. There is one thing I want to mention before we get off. No, one thing. A good friend of ours, JC Flying, John Carroll, his wife passed away and died of cancer, and he had the funeral on Wednesday. Her name was Consuela. So I just wanted to let everybody know to, show some love to John. That's got to be tough, bro. I can only imagine. He served in Vietnam with my father, and great guy. He was at the Florida meetup in March, and he'll be here for the next one too in April. Yeah. But I just thought I'd let everybody know that prayers and love to John there. So
you're in our thoughts, John.
Yeah, sorry about that, man. I've been there myself, so. It's
I just talked to him. I think Maddie talked to him. He's in great spirits, but he is So just
it was a tough battle. He's happy she's not suffering anymore, and that's about where it's at right now. So, but we love you, John. Appreciate it, buddy.
Hey, here's a topic for everybody's shows coming up.
Hit it.
Anybody want to explain to me why Autel's coming out with an Evo 3?
You know what? We had this conversation about the camera, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Why don't they just come up with a camera module? Wasn't that the whole point behind the Evo 2?
That's what they said when they sold the Evo 2.
Yeah, that was the whole point, right?
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. That's what they said.
Yeah.
But you don't have to do what you say on drone boxes anymore. You just have to print it on a box.
That was their whole point. That was the whole point behind the Evo 2. They're going to take you $1,800, but when they come out with a new camera module, they did the same thing in the X-Star Premium. They pulled the same thing. That's why people say you have a problem with Autel for no reason, no bullshit. I bought the X-Star Premium. That's what they told us, that they were going to come out with an improved camera for that damn thing. And I kept waiting.
Because that camera on that X-Star popped right off. It was a little locking mechanism, and it pulled right off.
Yep. And I'm like, wow, what a great idea. That sounds awesome.
Yep. And nothing ever happened.
It never happened. And they're doing the same thing again with the Evo 2. It looks like now. Maybe I'm wrong, and they might come out with an Evo 3, but the camera might fit the Evo 2. And if they do that, then fine. Good on them.
Lon, they want Johnny's $3,000. That's what's going on.
No, I'm like Lon. No, I'll buy the Mavic 3 for sure. That wouldn't even be a debate.
Today's the day. Supposedly the Nanos are supposed to ship, so I guess we'll find out.
Did it ship there? Robinson, did it ship? It was supposed to ship. You should get a notification that it shipped.
Well, they sent an email out that said it was going to ship on the 20th.
Yep.
I can tell you that I have had no notification that it's shipped. I ordered from the Autel store on AliExpress. So I did get an email today that they're raising their prices on the light. What do they call it? The Evo Light or whatever.
The Light series.
Yeah.
Really?
Again, they're raising it like it wasn't high enough already.
Another $100 or $150. They said they'd honor the old price through the 22nd, I think. Yeah.
Well, that's just they're trying to create a rush.
I'm about to say maybe people are gonna talk. They're trying to create. They're gonna flip these drones. That it's gonna be the new hobby. You can flip a drone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Flip this house. I'm gonna flip this drone.
Yeah.
Really? You know what? People say you bash on Autel. No, it's just, it's just stuff like that. Just what?
Yeah. Some of the things that they do don't make sense. Especially when you see the top leader like DJI, the things that they do when they do releases, they release the damn drone.
Yeah. No shit.
Right.
When you buy it, when you get it, and you open it and you update the firmware like it always asks for, and you fly it, it fucking flies dead on. There are no adjustments that need to be made, whatnot, everything. And I hear from a lot of people.
How about this? The obstacle avoidance works.
Right?
Woo!
Right?
The horizon's not tilted.
The horizon's not tilted. You know, you need the expo settings. It doesn't fly. It doesn't crab to the left. It doesn't crab to the right. You know, it works.
Well, hey, as a consumer, you can put a stop to that. You know, that's all I can say.
Exactly. Not buying. Exactly.
I tried to get Donor to come into the stream. He's flying. So
Is he really?
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Where's he down in downtown Tampa?
I would assume
that's what it looks like. Yep. Huh. Yeah. Oh, anyways, we're gonna jump off here. We've been on for 2 hours.
Right,
so. Appreciate everybody being in. Thank you guys for all the support. You know, sorry it was a last minute thing, but nobody else was on, so Lon was like, "Screw it, let's do it, bro."
Yeah,
it's all good. But appreciate everybody being on. Marcus, Lon, Johnny, thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Maddie.
Thank you, everybody in the chats. Good night, everyone. And
good night, everybody.
We'll see you Tuesday night. Later.
Later.